Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about long pieces. And so we have got some very massive pieces here. So just to kind of give you an idea, we've got these here. Now this is on the floor right here and of course way up there. So very large, of course, not even going to remotely be long enough to dip all the way down in the tank. So we're going to have to definitely do it in 2 dips. And so figured we'd shoot a quick little video and show you guys what all we're going to do to make this happen and to make it look as good as it can. Now again, with something like this, we've got a really nice rocker panel here, and it's already been painted, it's already been prepped out, ready to go. So what we're gonna do is we're pretty much just going to have to do it half and half. There's no other way around it. I'd love to do it on a body line, but inevitably this thing doesn't really have that many body lines at all other than these little curves right here, and that's pretty much about it. So what we're gonna do is right here at this edge, right here, where this line comes in and comes into just the entire rocker at, we're gonna try to put a line right here. And so pretty much we're gonna have a line right here. We're gonna dip this in, and then we're gonna pretty much rinse it off, and then tape it off again, and then do all of this in. So pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory, but we thought we'd shoot a quick little video on it because we know you guys like these, and of course we always do love teaching you guys how to do things like this. So if you do get in a part that is larger than your tank, this is definitely one approach that you can do to make sure that you get it all done correctly, as well as making sure that you get the print all the way wrapped around the part, even though it is larger than the tank. So let's go ahead, let's get started on taping and get started on it. All right, so let's go ahead, let's get this all taped up. So just like what we were saying before, we've got our line coming in right here. And so mainly we're just going to try to get this as straight as possible. We'll lay that down, make a nice little curve all the way in with that. And then of course, we'll lay this down right here and then lay that in the back. And then of course on the back side, we'll just wrap this around here. It's the back side on that. And then on this, straighten that out there. And then we'll continue the line and then wrap it around the back side right there. So pretty much that will take care of our first line. We got a nice straight line going right down through there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna dip this first half right here, and then we're gonna turn around, and we're gonna dip this next half right here, and show you guys how it goes. So let's get started. We got everything all laid out, everything all is taped up. Now let's go ahead, let's get this all cut, laid it in the water, and get to dipping. So pull it all the way to the line. All right, so we got everything all dipped for the first dip, and this is exactly where we need to be. Everything came out really good with it, so we're really happy. We've got a really nice straight line all the way through here, and then of course we've got another one all the way through here, which is exactly what we want. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take blue painter's tape, and so this this tape right here, it works really well for whenever it gets wet. It pretty much loses a lot of its tackiness, and then it helps come off a lot easier. So that helps prevent anything from like peeling up or anything like that onto the print. So then that way it doesn't peel any of the print up or anything like that. So we're gonna take this blue painter's tape. Now we are gonna leave about a 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch line across. And so what that's gonna do is whenever we put this tape down, we're going to literally take the tape and then leave it with about an 1/8 of an inch to a 1/4 of an inch. So we're just gonna have a little bit of an edge right over there. So then that way, this pattern right here will overlap onto that pattern just that little bitty bit. So let's go ahead, let's get this taped up. Once we get it taped up on this first round, then we'll come back with the paper and the tape, just like what we had before, and then lay it across here. So then that way we cover about this much of it. And then after we do that, we'll dip it, we'll rinse it all off, peel all the tape off of it, and then we should have a completely dipped all the way through piece that's in 2 pieces. So let's get started. All right, so we've got everything all finished up and everything came out looking amazing. So we've got all of the dips on both sides. Now, on something like this, normally if this would have came into the shop, we probably would have just wrapped it with a regular vinyl wrap or something like that, but the customers has already had other pieces done in this carbon fiber, and so of course he wanted it done the exact same way that we've done all the other pieces, so of course we had to go ahead and do it in a 2-piece. Something like this is normally not something that we really like to do just because there is a line, a direct line right there on it, but inevitably we try to do it with the customer once, so this is how they came out. So we've already got everything already clear coated, and they definitely came out really good. So I'll kind of show you here. We'll set this one off to the side because they are so long. And you can kind of see here, just looking down this right here, everything came out really good. We've got really good coverage all the way around. Now, yes, our line right here, you can see it is right there. We do have a little bit of a line there, and it covered it very well. The pattern did line up really good. Now, again, it's never going to be exactly perfect. This is one thing about the carbon fiber is that whenever you are trying to double dip or piece it together or something like that, the odds of you getting it exactly 100% are very, very slim, pretty much non-existent. It might happen once once in a while, but it's normally not the case. And so of course, you definitely want to try to be as meticulous as possible on trying to line it up as best as possible, but at the end of the day, this is about as good as it's ever going to get, unless you sat there and you re-dipped it and re-dipped it and re-dipped it, you know, hundreds of times to hopefully try to get that 100%. And so, but all in all, I think this really came out good. Inevitably, this is going to be sitting just like this right here. And so whenever it's sitting like that, the line is going to be very, very minimal, as you can probably tell. But all in all the way around through here, everything came out really good. We're definitely very happy with the end result to it. So hopefully this video has really helped you out. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them below. We'd love to hear from you on anything hydrographics related, as well as let us know how you think everything came out. This is definitely one of the longest pieces that we have done, especially having to double dip it and things like that. And of course, as you can tell, it is definitely longer than the entire tank. So if we had a longer tank, then yes, we would have been able to do this in one dip, but we're limited to our tank, so this is what we had to do to compensate for that. If you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you subscribe to our weekly tips and tricks on anything hydrographics related. And also, if you like the video, definitely give us a big like on that. We'd love to have that as well. I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.